Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 1st, 2024, first day of April. A market just went down slightly lower than Friday session. Actually, Friday was Good Friday, so a Thursday session. So it's just going down a little bit. It just gave us a corrective move. It's still in a bullish momentum, still above this SMA 20, which is kind of like the bullish, kind of like a momentum indicator for the market since October 2023. So as long as we are above this line, and as long as we are above this 5,000 level, I should say, we will give market benefit of doubt for a bullish momentum. Any correction is going to bite back by bulls, but right now we are just seeing that this kind of like a scenario is kind of like a tradition since I should say January this year after this consolidation, a nice reverse head and shoulder to the upside. If we get below 5,000 area, so we can see some kind of like a corrective move all the way down to, let's say, 5,059, which is going to be SMA 50, or even lower. It can go even to 4840. That's going to be the maximum level that I'm looking at. I'm not looking for at this level anytime any soon, just because market it's just a pushing higher. So as long as market is going higher, we can't give ourselves like the lower level that we were expecting. I know um, anything can happen to the market, but right now I should say 48.54. That's going to be the maximum level that I think market can go down, and that's going to be 5 to 10% correction, which is going to be very, very healthy for bulls as well. So we will give market benefit of doubt for now, but Jay Powell just came on Friday and he just talked about like inflation is getting under control, but they want to see more data. I think everyone just kind of like convinced that June timeframe is going to be the first rate cut for this year. So that's going to be a positive news. But remember, beginning of this year, everyone expecting 6, 7 rate cuts. I don't know what number came from. So at the beginning, I was against that one. So right now, 4 months just passed, and actually 3 months passed. We are at the fourth month, but no rate cut yet, and no forecast for a rate cut is clear right now. Moving on to Nasdaq, which kind of like a bullish consolidation here, a doji bar, positive bar today. So 41 points to the upside. Still, it keeps itself above this trend line, which is important trend line. But if it turns down, I should say, if it goes below 17,800, then we can see some kind of like a pullback and then going down to this 16,000 or 17,000 area. So that's going to be the bottom, I should say, for the next rally to the upside. So the correction that I'm expecting is going to be very shallow. I'm just waiting for that one, still accumulating my cash. However, at the same time, I'm fully invested, and with my current positions, I don't scale out. Yes, some positions I scale out and rebalance it to the other names. My subscribers that they took some kind of like a alert on that one, but right now they just we are just to keep invest in our current positions and no scaling out substantially. As long as market is in bullish, we keep ourselves in the momentum to the upside. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones, just coming down sharply today. I should say 300 points to the downside. So Dow is kind of like a next or phase, a next phase of the correction, or kind of like it's starting leading to the corrective move, and Dow can go to 37,600, and that's going to be the level that I'm looking at. But right now, I should say Dow is just keeping its momentum to the upside. Moving on to gold, which was kind of like interesting. Gold hits new on all-time high, but coming down afterwards. Where is gold? Let me just go to gold. Here's the gold. So coming down, but after kind of like a chopping around, it goes back up again. So 22.65, that's the level that I'm looking at right now. We are seeing huge divergence here in stochastic, all three indicators at the same time. But again, corrective move can be a fantastic buying opportunity. Still 2100 could be. I'm not saying must, it's going to be a could be potential scenario for a correction and then moving to the upside. So gold just keep an eye on this because it's rocking very nicely. Moving on to silver, which kind of like a positive, not like gold, not a spicy like gold, but this is very, very nice bullish consolidation here, $25. So it can just spike up to $28-ish for the next tackle. So if it goes above this pivotal point, all of them can go higher as well. So this is going to be the next level, and the next level is going to be $30-ish. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Let me just go to my Bitcoin chart. Before Bitcoin, let me just discover crude oil. Crude just had another positive day. It's pretty nice. We see that crude is just hiking up nicely in this, I should say, still corrective channel, corrective upward channel, and just hiking up to $84. It's kind of like getting into too much resistance here. So there are two supply areas which kind of like a form below and above this pivotal point. So whenever you see this one, you should just be worried about, like, if you're long, so you should just be cautious, I should say, about the more upside move, just because we have lots of sellers, institutional sellers are just sitting there somewhere around 86, 84 to $90. So still, sorry, not 90, even like $88. So still, we just have another more room to go higher, but I should say the upside target is going to be limited. And if it goes down, if we take out this pivotal point somewhere around 80, it can just go down to test this 75, 76. If it goes below this, 61 to 66 is coming down the road. I'm just kind of like curious how crude is going to form for the next couple months. Moving on to Bitcoin, which had a negative day today, so Bit is coming down. It's just forming a bullish consolidation here. As long as it's just forming nicely like this, I should just give it benefit of doubt for a next move to the upside. However, I have a negative cycle in Bitcoin. So months of April, we could see some kind of like a shaky correction to the downside and can go all the way down to 50, which is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity for us. So I'm just waiting for that one. US a bond yield just rising pretty nicely sharp to the upside. And the interesting thing is it didn't put any pressure on technology too much or precious metals. So we saw that precious metals sold off, like a gold sold off at the beginning of trading session, but it just resumed its bullish momentum to the upside. Yield is down, the yield is up, so treasury is down. So treasury just smashed down nicely. And it's kind of like a technically, we are just getting into important 92 area. If it goes below this, I should say, we can see some kind of like a pullback all the way to sub 90, which is going to be 87, 88. So that's going to be the area that I'm looking at. Wix, uptick today, but sharp sell-off after market just regain itself a bit. Dixie moving higher along with bond yield. So Dixie just topped here. Again, getting back to this white range bar. Everyone needs to be careful about this. I should say, as long as it goes along with bond yield, there's no problem with that one. No pressure on precious metals. So that's the interesting thing. Everyone just piling on gold regardless of bond yield. So this means one of those two is at wrong direction. Which one? Tell me about your idea. What do you think? Precious metals due for corrective move, or bond yield is going to go down more? So we will see. Magma indicator just hiking up today, $13. Apple $1.45 down. Apple can go lower. I'm just waiting for that one. Amazon 59 cents up today, hold up pretty nicely. Meta $5 uptick today, not a bad session at all. Hold up pretty nice. Microsoft gapped up and hold up nicely, $3.85 change. Google, nice surge to the upside. So Google just ahead, I believe, that new all-time high today. Pretty nice scenario. We are happy to have that one in our portfolio. We didn't scale out Google. We are gonna be buyer if it goes down. It didn't give It didn't give me a good opportunity here. I was waiting for this downdraft to get a stretch to this area for a next buying opportunity. Unfortunately, it didn't. So we just keep our position as is. We didn't accumulate more, but right now we are at new all-time high. Netflix, $6.95 to the upside. Tesla is coming down today, but just regaining a bit, especially last hour of the trading session, it goes higher nicely, still holding up this $170-ish. Semiconductors uptick today, not a bad price action, $2.95 gain for SMH. Stocks the same pattern, $2.38 up. Taiwan Semiconductor, $5.44 up. Even after hours, it goes high, 4% today. Pretty good day for Taiwan Semiconductors. AMD moving up at $2.85, Nvidia 7 cents up. Nvidia is lagging. It's not leader anymore. Texas Instrument, $4 down, and Lam Research, a nice hike today, $10 up. Good price action for Lam Research. Moving on to financials, which was one of the main reasons for Dow to getting downside. XLF at 23 cents down, KBE 83 cents down, but after hours it goes higher. It's interesting. KRE is going lower as well. JP Morgan, dollar 38 cents to the downside. Goldman Sachs coming down. Even after hours, it goes lower. Bank of America goes down, reversal today. Wells Fargo coming down, not sharply, but still following the industry. Gold miners, actually, they went up and then coming down. After hours, they go higher. So this means it's kind of like still shaky, but good momentum. So we kind of like predict very well. So it goes from 25 to 32 right now. It's in very, very important resistance point. If it goes above this, which I believe it's going to go higher, 33.24 is going to be a very, very important resistance. Ultimately, I'm just looking for 34 to 36 for this one. So just keep an eye on this. GDXJ, the same pattern here, 46 cents up today. AEM going higher, close positive, sharp move to the upside, fantastic price action. Look at that, 3 days in a row, just sparking to the upside. Newmont, 59 cents up, not a bad session, but sellers to control a bit. Franco-Nevada, Doji Bar, $1.89 up. Gold Barrick, 22 cents up as well. Moving on to XLE, which is Energy Spider, 70 cents up. XOP, $7 up. OIH, $1.69 up. Exxon, they just are coming up with a crude and they are long in a tooth. It goes all the way up to 75 cents up. And as Chevron just breaking higher today, $1.34 up today. So it can go to 160. I'm not sure after that. So we will see how it goes. But interesting thing is come. I believe that next few weeks are going to be a corrective move. I don't know how much that correction would be, but that's going to be a good buying opportunity. So you took it from my video that Apple and some other names are very, very interesting to just get in for the next corrective move. Just to stay tuned. And if you like this video, please just smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.